Good evening, Adam here. I wanted to do a short video on the most common Markdown commands that you need to at least get started with Obsidian. You don't need to do a lot of the more complicated ones until you have enough notes where it makes sense to start interlinking and putting a lot more sort of care into what your notes look like. Once you get more comfortable with the program, then you'll want to learn a bit more. But you do need some basic ones just to give your text a little bit of character, and it's really hard if everything's the same size with no emphasis or headings or anything like that. So the first one we're going to do is headings. It's basically just big bold text. So the biggest level heading is 1 pound key, and you go up to 5. So biggest is 1, and it's a pound key space. So second biggest, and then successfully down, third. So as you can see, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So that allows you to have headings inside your documents to give yourself a little more structure inside your pages. The second one I want to cover is bold. So bold is just 2 stars. So if you look where it says bold, it's just 2 asterisks on each side, and the word will turn bold. So easy enough. So normal, and then bold. Well, bond. Bold. And you can see the difference in the text. Next is italic. Italic is the same thing, but it's only 1 asterisk on each side. So normal and italic. Next, let's do, let's do lists. Or how about block quotes? So block quotes are where you have the box around it. Usually people do this to denote that it's somebody talking. So if you want to attribute this to, let's just say, so let's just use it. So the command is a greater than symbol. I came, I saw, I conquered. I can't spell. And then, whoever said this. So that's what people generally use this for, and it's just denoted using a greater than sign, and then when you're done, you just do each line, so you just double tap your enter key to end the block quote. Okay, next is ordered lists. So ordered lists are pretty simple. So you're literally just going to type the number 1, period, and then you're going to see it shifts a little bit. So the first entry, and then hit enter, similar to block quotes. You're going to hit enter once if you want to stay within your ordered list. And then let's just say you only had 2 entries. You're going to hit enter twice, and then you'll see it exits. And it's no longer part of the list. So unordered list is the same thing, but instead of 1 period, it's just going to be hyphen space 1, 2, 3, hit enter twice, and you're done. And then the final one is links. So links are denoted using brackets. So you're going to do 2 brackets to the left, and then you close it with 2 brackets to the right, and your link will be in the middle. So let's just do, I'm going to link it back to my block quote page. So I'll type in, and it actually has an autofill. So you just click on it, or you just type it all the way out, block quote. So then that is now a link. If I click on it, it takes me back to the block quote page. The final thing I want to show with the link, and this is a little more complicated, you don't need to worry about this if you don't want to, but let's just say you want this entire block quote page to show up inside of your link page. So you can do, basically it's basically a full copy paste. You do exclamation mark, and then you do your link. So let's link back to block quote, and then what you're going to see happen once I hit enter is that's the whole block quote page, and it shows up inside of here. So let's just say you wanted that I came, I saw, I conquered to show up on this page and have a reference back, then that'll work. And you can click here to go back to that page you want to look at it. But this can be useful for if you have like recipes or notations, or if you just want to embed somebody's like phone number, name or phone number within another document. You can use the exclamation mark to allow the information to show up on this page. Generally only used for these shorter kind of pages though. So hopefully that's enough to get you started. There are plenty of other things like tables and strike through and all sorts of fun stuff that you can start to play with. But this is really covers probably 90% of what you need. And honestly, that last 10% you don't really need. This will get you, you can link between your pages and you can format it enough to make it look halfway decent. Oh, you can also embed a PDF, so that's sort of fun. So let's just say, and there I'll link you to my channel how to do attachments. But let's just say you want your PDF to show up here. You can use the name of the PDF, hit enter, and look at that. It's actually embedded inside the document, which is very, very cool. So you can actually show, let's just say you wanted this to show up in 5 or 6 different places. You can just continuously link to it. It embeds, and here it is. It's just nice and easy to look at. I hope this was helpful. I think probably went a little longer than I expected to. Went pretty quick though. A couple different things to cover. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.